Heading up Klingman's Dome. It was a very cold night, and people's water froze, and my shoes froze. My feet were cold all night. Putting on frozen hiking boots this morning was not a treat, but things are starting to warm up, and it is going to be beautiful from the look of it, as you can probably see. So probably the toughest night, definitely the toughest night I've had on the trail. First time I've been outside of my comfort. Again, still totally safe, totally survivable, but a little uncomfortable. It had to happen. Anyway, can't wait to see Klingman's Dome from up at the top. Should be about, I don't know, high teens. If I can get my hands and feet fully warmed up and they're on their way, it should be really fun at the top. Sun is coming up nicely. The frost on the plants probably, well, maybe you can see that. It won't be there for long. I'll just look right into the sun. I probably will just blind the camera, but this is the reward. I'm not up to the top yet. Still got a ways to go. This is looking over the other side of the ridge. Still on my way up. See forever. It's a total 10 of a day. I think, at least so far. Looks amazing. And I'm hanging in pretty well. Feet are warm. Hands are pretty warm. I can't believe my feet are warm. Frozen boots, and I've only gone probably a mile and a half, and they're warm, so it's good. Sneaking up on it. Over the last 2 days, it wouldn't have been too hard to convince me that I should have waited until today to start the Smokies. But I absolutely timed it perfectly. A little bit of discomfort for the last 2 days, I'm not going to lie. And I'll probably take some time at some point to talk a little bit about the mental game and all of those elements. But I wouldn't trade this morning for anything at all. So this is Klingman's Dome Tower. It looks like a long sweeping walk up there, which I'm about to do. Had to do just a little bit of a road walk off the AT, maybe a 1/10 of a mile or two. And here we are. It's all clouds in the valleys, as I'm sure you probably figured out. Those are not lakes. I'm just going to do a walk around view of the whole thing. That's the north. Probably the Smokies right there that I'm going to be going over. Yeah, gotta be. East. Tower over there. I wonder if I got cell reception. I think I'll try to call my wife. Well, it's a heck of a payoff for a couple of challenging days, and I could not be happier that I played it the way I did. It's amazing. I don't know how many miles I can see. I'm gonna ballpark maybe. Wow, all the way out there? I can't even guess. I mean, I see some peaks way out that might be 100 miles away. I'm not sure. So I learned from the ridge runner that stayed in the shelter with us the other night that the Great Smoky Mountains are actually a rainforest. And it feels much more that way down in here than a lot more kind of mossy area. A lot more evergreens today. In fact, hadn't really seen a whole lot of evergreen until really today. So you can kind of get the feel it's a different sort of area. Wrapping up day 21 at Ice Springs Shelter. This is the view, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to zoom up a little. You can see there's mountain range, then another, and another, and another. And we're having some debate about how many miles off, but it's a heck of a long way to the last one out there. Just a beautiful view. It's been an incredible day. This has been my favorite day on trail so far. The views that you saw from early this morning at Klingman's Dome, and then this weather, which has been, today is as good as the last couple days were bad. So there you go. I'm hanging out here at the shelter with Radioactive and Sparky, and that'll be home tonight. So it's all really been great. I did meet a guy on the trail today from Switzerland, had a nice conversation with him. Asked him what he liked best about living in Switzerland. He said, well, I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.